Methven Trotting Club was our first stop after departing Christchurch. Across the road we chanced upon a walk amongst the trees, which had been set up as a fairy wren with little fairy houses on each of the trees and inscriptions and all sorts of little trinkets and add-ons. A wonderful spot to take a young child for a tour. Of course I only had Rel. After spending the next night at the Ashburton NZMCA, I wanted to have a look at another aviation museum that I'd heard about. A wander through this one at Ashburton was really worth it. We've got some wonderful exhibits, about 35 planes in all. They're currently in the process of building an even bigger hangar next door. We enjoyed a quiet couple of days at Ealing as well. We've stayed here before and it's a lovely serene little spot. Played a couple of games of Cube while we're there and managed to beat Rel eventually. We enjoyed a lovely homemade pizza night one night we were there. And next day had a bit of a planning session over a real map so we could find our way around. After a few chores in Timaru, I left Rel to enjoy the beach for a while I wandered along and had a look at Jack's Point Lighthouse. Always been a bit of a collector of lighthouses as we've gone around the coast. We raced on down to Oamaru to catch the last of the promised fine weather and spend a lovely time at the harbour for the evening with a meal of fish and chips, looking out over what was once a busy commercial harbour. I enjoyed this crane as it was built by Stovitt and Pip, same as the old electric wharf cranes I used to drive in New Plymouth. Great to wander down Holmes Wharf, which was still a commercial wharf when I started my apprenticeship many years ago. It was an absolutely stunning evening and sunset, rounded off with a coffee and dessert at the Del Mar Cafe down on the eastern breakwater.